Nerdrotic.com.
Doctor Who fans will remember that the first female Doctor, played by Jodie Whittaker, who we will lovingly call Dr. Karen, started off her reign by saying all previous Doctor Who was a practice in the male gaze, which everybody resoundingly said fuck off and never watched her shit. I think I found something that's worse. This is exactly what not to do to endear yourself to a fan base.
Hey guys,
that seems to be the game.
So as you know, our Cowboy Bebop first look dropped today, which was so exciting. And I just wanted to address a couple of things that sort of keep coming up in the comments amongst fans. First, I wanted to apologize to the fans that I did not anatomically match the Faye Valentine character.
For one, look at how fucking angry she is. She is pissed. All
She
this
is
shit.
pissed. This is Karen. This is full Karen mode right here.
Yep.
Man.
Foot, double D size breast, 2-inch waist. You know, they looked everywhere for that woman. And
Faye's
they
about
couldn't find her.
168 centimeters. She's quite small. She's got C-cup breasts, by the way, just in case you want to know.
So they
But
just
if
went with...
she'd done a research on her actual character, she would have known.
Well, and you can also find women that do have those dimensions that she described. They do exist.
Well, apart from the 2-inch waist, but I think it was slightly hyperbolic.
Well, so she's trying to act as if people are just having measuring tapes out. And it's like, no, it's about the overall look. And clearly she does not match any of the overall look from the original.
This entire thing is bullshit, and it's being perpetuated by the mainstream media as if horny men are upset that she doesn't look the way they want. The same people that are talking about the way that she looks compared to the character, we are the same people that are talking about when Ben Affleck gets cast as Batman. Is he the right type? Is he the right guy for it? What does his suit look like? Henry Cavill, he doesn't have the red briefs. They didn't do what they should be doing with the uniform. All of these things, like, it applies to all of these characters that people care about. It is a normal thing. It happens to men and women. 6 foot, double D size breast, 2-inch waist. You know, they looked everywhere for that woman and they couldn't find her. It's kind of weird. So they just went with my short ass. I know. Am I right? You know, there was talk about, like, can we put Daniela in a time machine and maybe give her different parents so she has different genetic information to sort of make her look better? It proved to be too complicated. And the other thing I wanted to bring up was I want to apologize that the outfit I'm wearing is not exactly what she wears in the anime. You know, we tried, but doing stunts in tissue paper, things disappear, they rip. Sometimes it just got lost. Anyway, like I was saying, that original costume, they made a couple of them, but like I said, they got sort of slurped up in my various crevices, never to be retrieved again. So we needed to really build something that could withstand the test of time. So just, you know.
I think judging by her reaction, you can just see it in her eyes, man. There are some people that are too thin skinned for the public life, because really anything you would do if you were a YouTuber, if she was a musician or whatever, you're gonna get criticism. There's a really good book by Robert Greene called The 48 Laws of Power, and I remember one of the laws was something like, I'm paraphrasing, but it's like, it's dangerous to fill the shoes of a great man. It's dangerous to fill the shoes of a great man. So it's the same thing when you're interpreting a character that already exists in other types of media. You need to expect that sort of stuff. Same thing with Wolverine. Same thing with a singer who's replacing another singer in a band. You just need to be ready for that sort of stuff. And that girl, apparently, that actress apparently was expecting like a huge and warm welcome from a bunch of people who don't know her and have passion about a certain character that they want to see well represented.
Yeah, nobody's complaining about Spike because, you know, John Cho's Spike looks pretty spot on. It looks pretty good. It's a decent representation clothing wise, you know, hair wise, the look. Even Jet Black, which is a race change character, still looks like Jet Black is dressed up, you know, and they have molded his beard to be like Jet Black as well. So didn't hear any complaints about that either. No, but
it's
Faye's
her costume
is it's radically changed. That's why. And it doesn't look like Faye, and it's not a good representation of Faye. No, like the funny thing is, there's an image of John Cho completely topless, you know, on one of those, you know, whatever they, you know, wooden things. So, you know, you're objectifying John Cho's physical form.
What are you talking about?
Well, you know, the martial art things where you do the, you know.
Something Wong.
The something Wong machine.
Way too low.
So you're critically saying, oh, you know, this Faye business is about horny horny males.
Right,
By the way, John Cho, get your fucking abs out for lasses. It's a pathetic double standard. It's so stupid and puerile as well. But if you want to fuck up your licenses, you want to fuck up your shows, go right ahead.
Yeah.
Go right ahead, because all normal people see this and they see how stupid it is. And if you want to clap back, fine. People are just going to tell you to fuck off.
So I'm a pretty big fan of Cowboy Bebop. I've lost count of the number of times I've actually watched it. I own it on Blu-ray. I watched it all the time when it was on Adult Swim. One thing I think is so funny about this, that they fundamentally lack the understanding of the series, is that it's a noir story. It has a flawed protagonist, and Faye Valentine is a femme fatale. And that is with the way that she acts, with the way that she dresses. And a lot of it with her main flaws as a character is that she has amnesia and is trying to figure out who she is, along with what happened to her and how she ended up in the future. And to not understand that character like that and to desexify her is a disservice to that character, because she uses her feminine wiles to basically get what she wants, manipulate men, and also plays into her role as a bounty hunter.
We've seen it time and time and time again. They get the franchise, they remake it, and then they shit on the fans. Like she said it in the video. Fans. She wasn't talking about some people that were, on the internet that you could vaguely connect to being fans. She specifically said fans.
It's kind of amazing how Netflix doesn't stop them from doing that sort of stuff again and again and again.
I think
they literally don't give a fuck.
They don't give a fuck.
Dude.
Yeah.
No, their attitude was absolutely outed by Kevin Smith, and I doubt they wanted
Yes, it was. I was a huge fan, and I was kind of a musical face for one of their shows, The Witcher. Right, and I was checking my video the other day. It has 21 million views, and the original song has 7 million views. People listen to my version more than the original, so I think it's not. I think it's not too arrogant of me to say that I brought some eyeballs to this show. It's not too arrogant of me to say that. It's a fair assumption. And as a thank you, Netflix, they didn't a single retweet or a mention or anything, an email or anything. Instead, through the mouth of Kevin Smith, I hear that they don't give a shit about me. So it's getting fucking hard to really defend those guys by now, even though I was the face of one of their shows for a long time, and it brought me a lot of good things, but it's just like, fuck those guys.
If you like what I do here, please consider subscribing to the channel and liking and sharing the videos. It really does help. And if you did this with your favorite YouTuber as well, I'm sure they would appreciate it as much as I do.